What's up, guys? Welcome back to Passive Base, where we talk crypto and crypto only. Of course, welcome back to all the subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, but you secretly watch our videos, please consider hitting the subscriber button down below. I'd highly appreciate it. I get super motivated when seeing that subscriber count going up and up and up. It makes me want to make more videos. So let's get to it. Today, we're going to be talking about a few coins that I think are long-term, more fundamentals, really. In regards to the coin. So these coins kind of have pumped a little bit. We're going to be talking about one coin specifically that has not really made a run for it yet. I mean, it has gone up, but not substantially like every other coin. So let's get to it. This is not financial advice, so do your own research before you buy any of the stuff we talk about today. If you are going to buy anything, just do your research in your own time. This is just me having some fun on YouTube, so please, let's go ahead and get to this. Let's go ahead and switch the screen here. First thing we're going to take a look is at BTC. So here it is. Bitcoin is at 51,828. So it pulled back a little bit from where he was at. All the support lines and the resistance lines here, since I drew them about 2 weeks ago, have done an amazing job. Huge support level right there in the 30,000. So that played a huge part in making this run up after we broke the all-time high there at 40,000. I mean, it was kind of gravy. We stayed here for a little bit, but then peaked up, and now we're consolidating up here for the next leg up. We have a ton of institutions buying in, as you guys probably already heard, and it's only going to get more and more popular seeing these institutions purchasing BTC. And they're not only purchasing BTC, like Grayscale, for example, even has like Filecoin and other stuff on there that's very, very under the radar as far as big institutions buying things. So let's take a look at some of those that are a little bit more long-term, some of those tokens. Let's go here to CoinGecko really quick. Ignore this here. This is a little research I was doing on this coin. But if you want to take a look at it, you can. Let's refresh it. I'm like, oh, look at that. Beautiful. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it is an exchange, runs on Binance Cloud and with the pools of Binance too. So all the tokens that are on that Binance exchange are basically tradable on this, if I understand it correctly. I did about 20-30 minute research on this. The exchange actually looks very, very similar to Binance. Everything here, if we change the name up there with the little yellow Binance, I mean, this should definitely be very, very, very familiar for anybody that has used Binance before. But yeah, it's very, very similar. But yeah, it is moving a little bit. This is a very high risk, so my CoinGecko was on this page, and unfortunately it's going to be on there. I'm not going to take this out. Let's get to it. So first things first, guys, Binance coin, that's what I want to start with. I think it's one of the coins that have the most potential still, as far as to at least do a 2 to 3x from where it's at now. The downside is very little. There's a lot of people using a Binance smart chain, and of course BNB is the token that you have to use to pay all the fees in that exchange. And of course, it's not only that, you actually have to pay the transaction fees on the blockchain with BNB also. So the use case for BNB is tremendous. It's a huge positive for the holder, because it's going to be always kind of it's going to have demand regardless of what happens. I mean, people are still going to be using the Binance, the centralized exchange, and they're going to want to hold BNB, and people are still going to be using Binance Smart Chain. The transactions are really cheap compared to Ethereum right now, and it's the only alternative. So I don't see why this thing shouldn't keep going up. More people are going to buy it because they need to pay for the transactions on a Binance Smart Chain. And PancakeSwap is kind of booming right now. Let's take a look at their page here. Looks like the transactions did go down quite a bit today. That could be because Bitcoin's been pumping so well. That you have about 68% less transactions today, but the day is not over. So let's go ahead and take a look here yesterday to kind of compare. Yesterday, it was the 17th. So 17th, they had a whopping $782 million worth of transactions volume happening here on PancakeSwap, which is amazing. And I mean, that's almost $1 billion. We're just shy of 300 million in volume compared to let's say Uniswap, which is about $1 billion worth of volume here. And this has been around for quite a bit of time. So you could see how it's catching up. Look at the actual liquidity there. We're over $1.5 billion worth of liquidity on PancakeSwap, and we have about 4. So it's tracking Uniswap, and it's tracking it really fast. So you look at ETH and you look at the transactions fee for ETH. And that's why you're seeing a major move, migration really to Binance Smart Chain. It does everything ETH does for cheaper. So you look at ETH for the people that are really wealthy, made a lot of money, and they could pay for those $100 to $50, $150 transactions. Then you go to Binance Smart Chain and pay a fraction of a penny, sometimes $4 or $5. It's a no-brainer really, and that's why I am super bullish on Binance Coin. Binance Coin is a long-term hold for me. It's now the number 6 crypto in the planet, and some things that are kind of not fair to the coin itself is not being listed in super major exchanges like of course they're competitors, but at the same time you have to kind of acknowledge the success of certain cryptos. Like Coinbase hasn't listed BNB, and I'm seeing that that's going to happen probably sooner than later, because it is something that people are going to want, especially with being up there in the top 10 crypto. So I mean, it's bound to happen. Okay, well, some of the negatives here that people talk about with Binance Coin is because it's owned by Binance, which is a centralized exchange, and they could essentially influence where things are going to go. But I don't see that being an issue, and I'm fine with holding Binance for long term. I'm actually quite impressed with the progress that they have made and how beautifully they adapt to the market and pulled customers from ETH to their platform, giving them a reason to do so. And it was not forced. This migration is not forced. It's just a better, cheaper option than Ethereum right now. I'm not saying that Binance Coin or BSC, Binance Smart Chain, is a better chain, but it is dragging a lot of the people from Ethereum to its platform for a reason, to its blockchain. So yeah, let's move on and let's get to the next one. So if you're not holding Binance, I mean, kind of look back and see when Ethereum was about $200. I'm not saying that this is going to get to $2,000 anytime soon, like Ethereum is almost that now, but it's definitely going to 2 to 3x from here. I'm almost certain of that. Of course, that's going to be based on market conditions. If Bitcoin doesn't take a huge dump, we should see, if there's consolidation and everybody goes on by their businesses, I mean, this is going to appreciate very quickly. It has already, and it's going to continue. So in the last 7 days, it's 58%. In the last 14 days, 252%. So congratulations, whoever was holding BNB. Let's go ahead and take a look at PancakeSwap, right? PancakeSwap, of course, trending here on CoinGecko. It's been trending for a really long time, but let's see where it's at now and what the market cap is compared to its counterpart Uniswap on the Ethereum blockchain. So finally it hit that $1.5 billion market cap for PancakeSwap, which is huge. They're tracking number 56 now, and the higher they get into that leaderboard, the more curiosity is going to be happening from investors, and people are going to dig in a little bit more. They're going to go to the site, they're going to see how much volume it's building, how much liquidity it has, and it's going to be a snowball effect really. At $13, circulating supply about 100 million. So it's still low on the supply based on the minting of the farming that's going on. on PancakeSwap, but yeah, this is definitely a contender. Liking the price movement there, 31% today. We're looking at 1700% in the last month. This is a jackpot. Whoever got this at the 19 cents or so. So that's what we're looking for. It's that jackpot right there that does that. Since 4 months, pretty much made a lot of people change their lives completely. This is life-changing money, really. Let's go ahead and go on to the next one here. And this one has not pumped a bunch, but I'm excited about it. It's Mandala. So let's go ahead and click there. So Mandala is definitely a contender. They are launching a launch pad, if you have not heard about that. And it's not just anybody that can launch a launch pad. I mean, they can, but you have to have connections, and Mandala does. Here's what the platform looks regardless of how the launch pad will go, or if they're launching the launch pad or not. I look at the launch pad as having the price a little bit more stable, because people are going to be holding those tokens waiting for the next launch pad. So you're not going to have a super volatile coin, and it's going to give the holder a reason to actually hold on to the token. So launch pads are great, especially if the platform starts pulling it off correctly and the projects that they launch are really, really good. At 28 cents right now, there's definitely a ton of room. We're looking at a $75 million market cap. We're not even at 100. So which is kind of standard for a project that's already kind of settled. They do have a product. It is kind of already almost all working, and they have a lot of developments coming. And this is going to be running on, of course, Polkadot, Ethereum. It's going to be a cross chain. But yeah, so here it is. Here's their application, and they have a couple of them. So this is staking. This is where you're going to be able to stake any of these coins that are listed here, including our Fuel, Polkadot, and so on, Kusama, and their own native token, OM. So APRs are listed there. Nice thing that I'm really excited about, they are also a lending platform, and there's a lot more options on what you can actually lend here and borrow against your lended asset, using that as collateral. So you can see this is the platform here. It's still in beta, but it is working. I used it and it's beautiful. Here you go. You can do all of these coins, coins that you can't, some coins you can't find in another platform. So this is a good second or third option. And not a lot of people are talking about this, and this is live and it's working right now. Balancer, UMA, and you got pretty much even Z-Lot, man. I haven't seen that coming from a platform that's a name brand. Mandala is a name brand platform. This is definitely something that's going to be quite big. And yeah, you can see all of those. And of course, here are the assets you could borrow based on the collateral you provided up top. So they have that, and they have their launch pad that's coming out. It should be an easy integration for them to do it. They have the connections as far as developers and everything like that for that launch pad. And then you have the governance vote there. This is really neat too, the mantra pool. It's kind of like a little lottery that you can go in here. If you read about it here, you can join the pool, and it's gonna award prizes. So you can go on here, kind of read about it. And this is coming soon. I don't know what this is. And of course, look at this swap. So who knows? This might be just a DEX, another DEX, but DEX are definitely pumping. So if Mandala has a DEX, has a launch pad, lending, it's going to be a one-stop shop, really. And these are fast developers, man. And it's cross-chain. It's on Polkadot, it's Ethereum. I mean, I'm super excited. At 28 cents, it's a no-brainer. It really is. The downside here from 28 cents is not too much. I mean, even if it loses half of its value, which it could, depending on how the market is, it's going to pump back as soon as the market rebounds, because the fundamentals are there. Pumpamentals are coming. All right, guys, that's basically it. That's all the stuff I wanted to talk about today. It's kind of a quick video. I'm trying to make more videos more frequently. I'll be talking about a lot more things. quicker in these quick videos. It's not going to be focusing in one thing and one thing only. But hopefully the information that I gave you here today is helpful, kind of gives you a little bit of a overall look at the entire market. BTC, BNB, of course, the first one that we looked at. Let's actually go ahead and refresh it here again. I don't even remember the token for it. Oh, MDX. Let's see if it's going up. All right, so it is kind of moving since we started the video. It was at 12 cents, so we're up 247% today. Keep an eye out for that. Take a look and see if you like it, and if you see potential on it. It's a token of an exchange, and it's 16 cents. Supply is 400 million. So yeah, take a look at it. This could be a good one. See you guys next time. Peace out.